Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for, this is actually your bonus love reading for October of 2021. We are going to see what is coming up for you here, Aries, at this time. Damn. Aries, every single reading I do for you is like bonkers lately, but this looks pretty good, Aries. You've had a Pisces showing up in your readings. I don't know what it is between you and Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Every single person that I've ever been attracted to is an Aries. So, and like one Scorpio, right? But let's see here, Aries. What the hell is going on here? Could be an Aries. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with here. But this is a really good reading. In your current general energies, you have this Four of Wands. So some of you could be married. And I would say, hey, by the way, if you're in a current connection right now, this looks pretty good, is what I would say to you, just to get this out of the way. If you're in a connection right now, I just feel like something needs to be fixed, potentially at the end here. We'll talk about that in a minute. Not a big deal. Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde can, and especially in Libra, like we have it right now, Aries, it can definitely bring things up, in relationships. It can bring things up that are like missing or, that need to be balanced out or something like that. So I kind of get that feeling for you here. If you're in a relationship, I actually think things are pretty good. I would just work on balancing things out or whatever. And again, we'll talk about that in a minute. For those of you looking for love, I feel like there could be love coming in for you here. Your question is, how the hell do you get there? We're going to talk about this in a second. I feel like some of you, it's like there's love coming in, but there's like a barrier for you to cross, is what I would say. Even in the energy that is crossing you, you have the Empress. I do feel like you're very attractive at this time. I feel like you're very charismatic. I feel like you'll be attracting a lot of people into your life. I will say, just cheating a little bit. According to Chris's crappy astrology here, the astrology looks really good for you, Libra. There's a lot of stuff in the astrology, even, not next year, but the year after, whatever year that is. I don't even know what year it is right now, Aries, 2023 or whatever. Jupiter will be in your sign. Jupiter in your sign is considered very positive for love, but you're not going to be waiting until 2023 if you want love. I feel like it's available to you right now. In the area of your thoughts, you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a card of fortune after difficulty. It's a card of happiness and kind of good things coming in for you. It's a card of happy home, happy family as well. So I do feel like some of you maybe have a desire to have a family. For others, I feel like you're just hoping for that kind of happily ever after kind of energy. And I feel like that's what you are focused on here with this card. In the area of your foundation, you have the Moon. A little bit shaky of a foundation is what I would say as far as a foundational card is concerned. To have the Moon, it's kind of like, shaky. Like I said, it's a little bit more unclear. And I feel like you're on a path to love, but it's like, like I said, like, where is it coming from? I have a lot of questions. For some of you, I feel like you're doubting that you will ever have love in general. I feel like I've said this to you in the past. I always get these doubts. Like, I feel like if I were to put myself in your shoes, which is what I try to do when I'm doing a reading, kind of, I feel like I'm saying to myself that I won't have love, or, that love isn't for me in this lifetime. I would say, don't be that dramatic, Aries, number one. Number two, like I said, there are probably plenty of little creepy little Pisces like myself that will date you. So it's like, I feel like there are people who are interested in you, but it's like where are these people coming from? That's the word I have popping into my head. We're going to clarify this because, again, those words aren't really clear to me. Like, just saying, where is this person coming from? Not immediately clear. In the area of the past, you have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you've been dealing with a very picky energy is what I would say to you. For some of you, this could be saying that you're very picky in love. For others, but for most of you, I feel like it's like you're dealing with people who are nitpicky. And so if you've been dealing with a past person or you've had people in the past, I feel like they're very, you've dealt with a very, particular people. And what I mean by that is you could be dealing with people who have OCD. You could be dealing with people who have a certain way that things have to go in, all day long. They could, arrange things in their dishwasher, right? That's a big one with me, right? I have a lot of trauma around dishwashers myself. So I totally get it, Aries, but, I feel like you've dealt with very kind of picky people, and maybe they've been picky about you. Maybe they kind of lowered your self-esteem is the energy that I'm getting here. Because again, the Empress is crossing. You know, she's like sideways here. She's your crossing energy. It's almost like this reading is saying to me, you are the Empress. Doesn't matter what gender you are here, Aries. You know, I feel like you're coming across as a very, you know, abundant, beautiful, creative energy. And again, doesn't matter what gender you are. But I feel like you don't feel that way, right? Even in the area of your near future, you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is kind of like my card of acting as if. You know, she is very bold, assertive. She really goes for what she wants, and she just is whatever she says she is. She is, right? Even if she's not. I wouldn't really call it faking it till you make it, because again, you are this energy right here. You are the Empress here, Aries. But I feel like stepping into that energy is what you need to realize here with the Queen of Wands. It's kind of funny because if you've ever watched the show The Office, I have a scene popping into my head right now where Aaron is talking about Holly, I think. And most of you probably, I don't know. I'll try to if I can find the scene, I'll put it down below. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but basically, you know, Holly says something about Michael saying he doesn't have to go dumpster diving for love or something like that. I feel like saying that to you, Aries, and I'm not saying that the people you've dated in the past are a dumpster, but what I am saying is, like, I feel like you are maybe you are going for people that are, you know, just not up to the same level, not up to the same standard here. And it's not like, again, I don't think this is I don't want this to sound as bad as I feel like it's sounding coming out of my mouth right now, Aries, but you know, again, I don't think you're being picky. I feel like maybe you're just either settling or going for people who are less, you know, not on the same level, basically. And again, I'm not saying they're bad people or anything like that, right? I always get someone who watches too much Deepak Chopra in my comments being like, how dare you judge people? I'm like, I'm not judging people. I'm just giving examples here, people. So please, okay, go back and watch Oprah. But what I would say here is that I feel like you need to kind of raise your standards a little bit. And I never say that because I feel like most people are too picky in the first place, right? But next, in the area of the next few months, you have the Six of Wands. A lot of attention coming in for you. I feel for some of you that, like, I have this word defining moment popping into my head right here, Aries, with this card. In the area of the next few months with the Six of Wands, I feel like there's something that's going to be happening for you, and I'm going to describe this in just a second. Like, there's something that is a defining moment. I feel like there's something that's going to be happening, like in love, where you're going to be like, wow, you know, I never knew I could, you know, get this type of person, or I never knew that this would happen. There's like something happening that I feel like is almost like a wake-up call for you here. And so what do I mean by this? Well, it's like sometimes, again, I feel like maybe we have one of those moments where like someone contacts us from high school who we were in love with, and they tell us that they were always in love with us, right? And we're like, wow, I didn't know I could get this person. I feel like something like that is happening with the Six of Wands. For, you know, it could be that happens. For others, it could be a person approaching you or someone hitting on you. I feel like there's something that is happening to you that is like a little bit of a defining moment. I feel like it's tied into your, like, how you value yourself, right? And this is very important because, again, you're stepping into this Empress energy, which is like a very empowered place to be. And so, you know, I feel like this is a good thing if there's a defining moment. For some of you, it could be a person approaching you. For others, I feel like, you know, maybe someone asks you to, like, model or something like that. I feel like it's something that is almost boosting your self-esteem here. And this is a good thing because it's, like, tying into your love life. I actually really like this energy for you here, Aries, this Six of Wands. Next, in the area of your closest relationships, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Really good. I feel like for a lot of you, a person in your closest relationships could be part of the reason your self-esteem is lifting up here. For whatever reason, I mean, look at all the cards of self-esteem you have here. Empress, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands here. You know, I really feel like your self-esteem is being rising up here for whatever reason. For others, I do feel like this could be like a disconnected accomplishment, meaning, you know, you could be accomplishing something in work or business or some other area of your life, and it kind of like lifts you up here. You know, I feel like it kind of makes you feel really, really good with the Six of Wands, you know? So that's kind of like the energy that I get for you here. It's almost like a win. Sometimes I think we just need a win, you know? And I feel like there could be a win coming in for you. And sometimes I think when we have that win, when we feel like we've won something or that we've overcome something, we're like, well, okay, like, what else can I do? And it's like you're asking yourself that question here. I feel like you're saying, like, what else can I do? I just accomplished this. So there's definitely some sort of accomplishment. I feel like there could be luck coming in as far as your close relationships are concerned. This feels really good to me. I feel like your close relationships have not been maybe as great as you would like. It doesn't have to be all drama either here, Aries, but maybe you just haven't been socializing as much as you would like, or you haven't been able to be around people as much as you would like. And I kind of feel that you're like able to be around people here, or maybe you're just having a better social life. Next, in the area of your future feelings, you have the Two of Wands. It's like you're ready to conquer the world here, Aries. Again, I feel this is a big event outside of love for a lot of you. This Six of Wands right here. For those of you in work or business, I mean, just look at the combination of cards here. Ten of Cups, the Empress, Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands. These are very powerful cards. These are very good cards. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're feeling kind of like on top of the world with the Two of Wands here. I would kind of keep this momentum going. I'm really surprised that the Chariot isn't in this reading. And we're going to clarify, so maybe the Chariot will come up, but it just has those Chariot vibes to me, where the Chariot asks us to keep going. The Chariot is kind of like a card of momentum. It says, like, if you're having something like this happening where you're winning in life, it's like keep those wins going. Keep that train rolling so that you can keep having more and more wins. The one bugaboo that you have here, the one thing that's like the fly in the ointment here, Aries, is your outcome, which is the Five of Pentacles. I would say get out of your head. Five of Pentacles is stinking thinking. Five of Pentacles is like just too much. Like, I feel like this is more of a thought. Five of Pentacles to me says do not call attention to your weaknesses. So it's like you're clearly glowing up here, and that's exactly what I would be focusing on. I would be focusing on your positive traits. Don't allow the momentum to stop by focusing on your negative traits. Plain and simple. Let's clarify this here, Aries, and let's see where this is going for you. With the Ten of Cups, you have the Devil. I do feel like some of you are kind of looking to separate away from anything that is toxic in general. I do feel that's more background is the word I'm getting. So some of you might be going through a separation or a divorce, and I feel like that's why you could be focusing on something positive. For others, I think you need to get out of your head with that Devil energy and the Five of Pentacles, and I feel like you need to focus on kind of like all the things that make you clearly the Empress, right? Let's pull one for the Empress as well. Why not? And with the Empress, you have the Four of Wands. Basically, that's why I didn't clarify it. That's basically the universe saying I meant what I said. There's like love coming in for you, marriage. With the Moon here, you have the Two of Swords. In a lot of ways, I feel like, remember what I was saying about how I almost, like, if I put myself in your shoes, I almost feel like I never will have love, right? Two of Swords is seeing something that you've never seen for yourself before, and so probably love. With the Six of Wands, you have the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords winning at all costs, but I would just say, that the Five of Swords says don't give up, especially if you're working towards some sort of accomplishment. And I also feel like it's saying, like, keep the momentum going. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you've been working very hard for the past few years, probably like 5 or 6 years or so here, Aries. And I feel like this is finally like the payoff for the past 5 or 6 years. You're finally getting your reward. Ten of Wands is a card of burdens, but just intuitively, I feel like this is more of a reward. It's like you're reaching this place of accomplishment, and that is what is making you feel good with the Six of Wands, and that's the thing that's lifting you up. With the Two of Wands, Emperor, divine counterparts, King and Queen, the Emperor and the Empress. And again, it doesn't matter if you're attracted to the same gender, different gender, whatever gender, it doesn't matter. To me, these are just divine counterparts, power couple vibes here, Aries. Really, this is no clickbait either. This is the best love reading I've done this month, in the month of October. Nobody's been even close to this. So for those of you looking for love, this is really good. Even if you're not, again, sometimes I think when our vibration raises, right? Like when we have a success or we raise our vibration or we have our glow up or whatever you want to call it, Aries, it's like when we do that, it's like we are in a new vibration. In that new vibration, we might want love. We might say, I do want love. So that's kind of like what's happening here. And with the Five of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like you need to focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want. There's a change coming for you, Aries. Pretty simple reading. Again, this is the best one I've done so far. And I only have 2 left. So, I have a feeling that yours is the best one. But I feel that whatever this change is, this is like raising your confidence. Really, really nice. So definitely love coming in for you. But thank you for being here, Aries. This is amazing. Love it. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.